Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, Shreya.
Good evening, sir.
So you have got only 64%.
Yes, sir.
So can you just share your screen and show me like what are the answers that you gave you wrong, you have attempted, which was not right?
Sir, actually, I'm not home right now, so I don't have my laptop. But I was facing some issues because my screen kept on getting, like there was a message, oh snap, your um the site is not working or things like that. And I had to give the exam 3 or 4 times. And then finally the results came.
And Menam, have you tried?
No, sir, actually, sir,
Hello.
I didn't got time to attend the exam.
So you just keep trying and give the exam once you get the time. So meanwhile, I am starting the next like the next module, that is social media. So what do you mean by social media? So what exactly you understand by the term social media?
Social media is like use social media.
Yeah, tell me. It's a very common thing we use regularly.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Hello. Yes, sir. So social media is like when you socially get connected to other people.
Can you just repeat? Your voice is breaking.
Sir, social media is a place where you get connected socially with other people.
So you all have a Facebook account or Instagram account probably, I guess. So in
Yes,
that
sir.
case, why? Yeah, sorry.
Yes, sir.
So you have a social media page and you handle it. You basically interact with your friends or your family members, other relatives, and all. But how a business leverages this social media and how useful uh, it is for a business to have a social media page. So I'm just giving you some like stats before I'm going into the technicalities and all. So currently, so there are few facts that we have currently. That is, just sharing my screen. See, this is the total population of India, and this is the number of active social media users in India. And this is the number of internet users, and this is the number of mobile users. Annual growth in active social media user is 4.2%. So every year it is growing at this rate. And the internet user is growing 5.4%. So so Indians spend almost 7 hours 19 minutes in internet and 2 hours 36 minutes in the social media. And this is the percentage of the social media users, most used social media platforms. So basically, social media is something on which we connect with our friends, families, relatives, and all. Now, so this is the number of users, active users in social media. So every business need to leverage this number of users. Okay, so this where I'm again going back to here. 0.467 billion active social media users are there in India. Now, this particular number consists of several different kind of demographics, different kind of age groups, different kind of behavioral aspects. So now the business need to leverage these aspects of social media. Through social media, we can target people based on their demography, based on their behavior, based on their age, and based on their activities also. Now, there are several kind of social media platform, and each platform has a distinct feature. Like say, if I am talking about Facebook, Facebook is the most popular social media platform, and it has a huge user base. Basically, people from say from 16 say, from 15 16 years to almost 45-50 years of people are there in Facebook. And it is a very user friendly platform where we can chat with our connections. We can also post, we can also showcase our day-to-day activities. We can post pictures and everything. So every business need to have a Facebook page to leverage these audiences. The another one is Instagram. Instagram is mostly focused, and it is mostly focused on photos, videos, and those things. And the age group between 16, 17 to like 30 years, 35 years. This is the that young stars, we say. These people are mostly in Instagram. They usually post their photos. They take selfies and just post their photos. They create reels with small moments. They capture small moments through reels and they post it in Instagram, and they get a lot of tractions there, like uh, reactions, then comments and all. So this is the founder of Instagram. Then there is Twitter. Twitter is basically a microblogging platform where people post uh, short like statements and all, and basically the celebrities and some of the people from the like influencer people, they usually use Twitter. Uh, Twitter is a bit different than Facebook and Instagram. Its purpose, its posting type of postings, everything is a bit different than social Facebook and Instagram. Then there is a LinkedIn. It is a professional network connection. So professionals around the world, they actually create they use LinkedIn for networking, and it is completely a professional platform. Here, people don't post their photos in swimming pool. Rather, they post job-related things, professional-related things like any kind of new updates in their profession, uh, training programs, and all. This is for LinkedIn. And other than this four platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, there are several other social media platforms like Pinterest, then Big, then social media platforms are there. But those are not that popular compared to this Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter like this. So now, how we leverage social media for digital marketing. So first, I'm starting from used social media platform. So Facebook has two entities. Okay. One is the Facebook profile. We all have a Facebook profile. I just asked you whether you have in Facebook account or not. So basically, whatever you have, that is a Facebook profile. So this is a Facebook profile. The name is Aditya Sharma. This is the news feed. We all know this is a news feed. And this is the profile. Here we can write about ourselves, like where we were, where we have studied, where we live, about our contact details, about our family and relationships. Here we can update all these things. So I'm going to my profile, say. So this is a profile. And everything about me is here. But when we are talking about business, profile is not enough. So we need to have a profile to do anything. But first of all, we need to create a profile, and then we have to create a business page. Page is something different than profile. There are a lot of misconceptions we face on a regular basis, basically from the client side, or say from the people to whom we actually provide the services. They have a lot of confusions between the page and profile. So profile is about your personal thing. So from here you can deal personally as a person. Okay. Through profile we can connect with our friends, or we can with our relatives. So in profile we have to send friendship, or we have to accept someone's friend request. So to connect with my networks. But page is something different. Now, what is page? So in Facebook profile, there is an option called pages. And within here, you can see there is a button called create new page. So you can create a page from here. Page mainly focus on your business, and not only business, rather than any kind of brands, any kind of initiatives, any kind of business, whatever you want to promote or whatever you want to reach, you need to create a page first. So you can't create page without a profile. So first of all, you need to create a profile, then you have to create a page. Now, what is the difference between page, and why we can't promote our business through profile? Why we have to, every time we have to create a page to promote our business, or to promote something which is related to our brand, or which is related to our initiatives? Why so? The first thing is, profile consists of privacy. It is all about privacy. There are a lot of privacy settings within profile. We can lock our profile picture, that is DP. We can lock the our news feed also, so that people who are not in our friend list can't access my profile, or can't see my profile photos and all. Okay, so this kind of privacy things are there in profile. Also, if you want to connect some people, then you need to send them friend request. Or someone, if someone want to follow you, or someone want to connect with you, they need to send you a friend request. Okay. Once you accept the friend request, or if you send a friend request to someone, until they accept the friend request, you can't access their profile. So accepting friend request is a key thing in profile. Without accepting a friend request, you can't, no one can connect, or no one can see or access someone's profile. So this is the key in the profile. So see, there are a lot of privacy concerns are there in profile, because it is entirely a personal thing. And I don't know how many of you are aware of it. Like friend request has a certain limit. If you already have 4,000 friends, you can't send, or you can't accept friend request anymore. So 4,000 is the limit. You can't go beyond 4,000. Your friends should, the number of friends you have can't go beyond 4,000. So that is the norm in Facebook. But when we are talking about business, we can't confine ourselves within 4,000. Or it is not possible to every time send me a friend request and then I will accept it in terms to promote my product. It is not actually possible. So page is something where we can relax the privacy, the strict privacy things. We can relax it in the page. In page, anyone can access the page information, that is about us and all. Anyone can like, comment, or share any post in the page. People don't have to send any kind of friend request. People don't have to accept any kind of friend request, or they don't need to send any kind of friend request to access a page's information. They just visit the page and they can get all the information it has. But if they want to follow that page, they need to like that page, or they need to follow the page. That's it. So when we are talking about business, this kind of relaxation is very necessary, because if there is no such relaxations, and every time I have to send a friend request before checking the before checking the page, it is impossible. So it will actually hamper my business effort in social media. So that is why page is for business. Now, if you want to run ads, or if you want to promote or run a paid campaign in Facebook, you need to have a page. From profile, you can't run any paid campaign. You need a page before running a campaign. And also, you can just create. You can customize the name of the page as per your business, and you can also customize the URL. This is the URL of the page, so you can customize it also. You can put your name here. You can integrate WhatsApp with your page. You can integrate Messenger with your page. You can integrate your phone number with your page, so that people can connect with you from different channels. So even you can post jobs through pages. So this is why page is very important for business in Facebook. For Twitter, you don't need any kind of page, because Twitter profile is itself act as a page. So in Twitter, there is no such friend request concept. There people actually follow you. Other than sending or accepting a friend request, in Twitter, someone, if they are interested with your content, they just have to click the follow button. That's it. So that is why there is no such page concept. Rather, the profile itself acts as a page. Same for Instagram. Instagram, no need to create any page in Instagram. Basically, there is no such option to create a page in Instagram. But yes, you can differentiate your profile. Like one is personal profile, another is business profile. So you can create a business profile when you are promoting your brand in Instagram. Now in LinkedIn is also similar to Facebook, because in LinkedIn there is a profile. You have to create it fast, and once you have the profile, then you can create a company page. So in company page, you can post, you can showcase your products, services, you can promote your business through the company page. And people, because in LinkedIn, it is also very strict privacy is there in LinkedIn. People can't connect, or people can't message someone without sending them the connection request. And obviously, that connection request need to be accepted. Then only we can start communication. We can start communicate with the person. So this is the privacy concern in LinkedIn. Yes, there are certain features in LinkedIn that we call emails. It is a paid feature basically. So if you have emails, if you purchase any emails, then only you can send a message to someone who is not in your uh, friend list or say connection list. So this is basically a different type of social media and how business are actually leveraging them. Now I'm showing you one page. So this is a page, and these are the posts. This is the business address. This much of people like this page and this number of people following my page. This is a business phone number. People can directly call my business and they can connect. Email ID is not. Now, how social media is different from search engine and how social media uh, helps a business to grow. So in search engine, basically what we have learned that search engine is mainly intent-based platform. So when people have certain interests, then only they search in search engines. Say currently I want to purchase a guitar. Okay. So say I'm a musician and I want to purchase a guitar. So when I have such requirement, then only I come to Google and I will ask Google like what is the best guitar company in India or which guitar is the best things to check before buying a guitar. So like these things I will uh, I will search in Google to understand or to research about guitars. So I already have the requirement and I am currently searching and researching more. But social media is bit different in from the search engine. Social media is not at all a intent based platform. Rather, we can use social media for brand building. We can create awareness. We can reach as much as possible through social media. There are two things. One is organic activities, another is paid activities. So we can run campaign in social media, and other than these paid campaigns, we can also post regularly and we can also showcase our product in our social media page. And people who are highly aligned with such products or whose behavior match with the product that I want to sell or I want to promote, they can see my post or they can see my ad in social media. The difference between a search engine and a social media is nothing but the type of interactions. So search engine, here people interact when they have the intent. In social media, it actually don't bother about the intents and all. It mainly its objective is to spread your word or to spread your product or service in the mass or in the general public, so that most of the people can see or can create a awareness about your product or service. Any query?
No, sir.
So I am just sharing the whiteboard. Just hold on. Just hold on. Huh? So I don't know how many of you remember. Actually, in the very initial class, I have discussed about media, three kind of media, that is owned, earned, uh, and paid. So there are three kind of medias are there, and these medias are basically highly connected with social media. So first, I want to discuss about the owned media. Can you give me any? Can you give me an example of owned media? What is owned media? Meenam, can you tell me what is owned media? You can just like it can be a wild guess, no issue. Shreya, can you tell me what is owned media?
Sir, a social media profile.
Uh, yeah, a social media profile can be a owned media. So anything you own, that is your website, is a owned media. Your social media assets or your social media profiles or pages, whatever you have, is your owned media, because you are the owner of this page or you are the owner of this website. So that is why it is owned media. You can write whatever you want in, or you can promote whatever you want in the owned media. The next one is paid media. The paid media is where it is basically a third party channel where you have to pay to promote your product or service, like Facebook ads, Google ads, Twitter ads. So all these are mainly the paid media. If you have money, you can leverage this media, but if you don't have money, you can't leverage it. The third one is earned media. Shreya, tell me what is earned media? Yes.
Sir, earned media will be something that we just say followers, but I'm not sure.
Earned media is basically goodwill. We can say it as a earned media. Say I'm a owner of a boutique. So I mainly sell different kind of salwar, kurtis, uh, saris, and other ethnic products. Now you came to me and you purchased something from my shop, and you are very much satisfied. So what you did is you just told your close friend, your bestie, that there is a shop from where we can purchase different kind of ethnic garments, apparels. Okay. So I have already purchased it from there, and it is very, very good quality thing. So and the price is also affordable, so you can try it. So this is an earned media. So my product or my service is so good that as a customer, you are promoting my brand. So I have earned this reputation. So this is an earned media. As a business, our main objective should be increasing this earned media. The more people will talk about my business will grow. Obviously, it should be a positive promotion, not a negative thing. So if they talk very positively about my business, then obviously my business will grow without investing in any other platforms or channels. So we have basically three channels, that is owned, paid, and earned. So now in social media, a social media page can be a owned media. Now when we run a campaign in social media, that is a paid media. And when people start sharing my posts or my messages, it can be an earned media. So I have earned that. So there are three kind of engagements are there in social media. One is likes or reactions. The second one is comments. And the third one is share. So the share is the superior quality of engagement. And it also a kind of earned media, because sharing is a very last kind of thing. When people are very much attracted or very much influenced by your product, then only they share anything from your page. So this is a kind of earned media. Now, how, as a digital marketer, we create digital marketing strategy? How we actually leverage social media? Because we are already aware about SEO, how to do SEO, what are the things we need to do in SEO. Then we have learned about Google Ads. Okay, how to run Google Ads, what are the different tricks, techniques are there in Google Ads. We have already learned. Now, we will discuss about the strategy of social media, how we can leverage social media. First thing is do social media should be an active platform. Okay, so every day you need to post something in your social media page, and your post should not be overwhelmed with marketing content. Because when you just post marketing campaign, it will actually not work. It will not actually serve your purpose. Why? Because I'm just giving you a small example. Like, say if you just went to the shop and some people just shouting like sale, 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 please come to me, buy from me, very cheaper, buy at a cheaper rate, like this. Are you get attracted with such shouting, or you actually don't like such shoutings?
Sure, it's mostly irritating.
Right, it is mostly irritating. So that is the thing in social media. You, instead of shouting about your products or service, our main objective should be educating the user, educating the customer. Instead of posting every day like 50% discount, come to me and buy from me, or uh, we have the superior quality of product, purchase now. This we have to avoid such posts as much as possible. Social media is all about the brand building. In social media, our main post type should be educational post, where we have to understand the pulse of the user, and we have to we have to give the solution, the probable solution of their problem. Say, just I'm giving one example, like so we are providing digital marketing course. So if I post every day the best digital marketing course in India, or in Varanasi, uh, join us now, and the link is there. So if I post such thing on a regular basis in my Facebook page, no one will like my page, or no one will engage with my post, because this kind of things are very irritating and basically valueless. It doesn't add any value to the user. Why people will come to you? Because there are a lot of other businesses who are providing the same kind of courses, the same kind of curriculums. Why people will come to you? That will be the question. So what you should post, instead of uh, uh, putting the same that marketing post, you can post like this. As per the government, as per the government data, digital marketing is one of the digital marketing comprises 25% of the workforce. Just giving an example. So this is a stats basically. 25% of the workforce, and government is assuming that within 2-3 days, within 2-3 years, it will go around 50%. So this is basically a fact. Is basically a data. So the people who are actually clueless about their career, or people who want to pursue a career in digital marketing, when they come across such post, they will understand, okay, so this particular uh, domain is a very happening domain. So that is why we should go and enroll for that course, so that we can also flow with the tide. So this is how we can add value to our user. So that is the purpose of social media. So in this way, so I'm just showing 2-3 posts. You will understand like how creativity they have used their creativity. Uh, See, this is a post. We are proud to announce that we own gold in e-commerce and silver in best integrated TV campaign at the E4M Awards by Zoom. We are not saying we are the best, but when someone else does. Okay. So see, this is a post where they are not directly telling you that I am the best, come to me. Rather, they just showcased their recent achievement and just mentioned that we are not saying that we are the best, but when someone else does. So this is what posts look like. So this one, when parents ask, beta work from home kitna baje tak hota hai? Din bhar. So see, this is kind of creative post, and it is aligned with the brand also. See, the brand is housing.com. That means it deals with home, buy or sell homes and all like this. So see, the posts is always talking about the things that we do in our home. We do work from home, and this is our regular struggle. So they have created a very good image, and the messaging is so good that we can always relate with these things. See, this is a short video, just see. Running out of excuses to ditch work so we can stay home to watch IPL instead. See, this is also aligned with the thing that is house or home. And they have also addressed the recent sensation. So the IPL has already started. So it is basically a trending topic now. So they have used the trending topic and they have already aligned with their brand. That is the house. Our rack is getting heavier. I have been making deals since I was 10, literally. जो तेरा है वो मेरा है. See, the image contains an apartment, basically a home or house. So see, you have checked almost 5-6 posts, but every post have some kind of creativity. They are certainly telling about home or housing, but they're not shouting at you for buying or selling any kind of real estate product or products. So this is how should be a social media. Social media, you have to post it regularly. See, 25th March, 29th, 30th, 31st, 1st April, 2nd April. So every day they have posted something. Why you have to post regularly? Because the longevity of post in a social media platform is very less. It is almost 24 hours. Once 24 hours gone, that means your post is dead. No one will come to your page and see any post after you have spent 24 hours. Okay. So you have to post every day so that people can engage with your page or post on a regular basis. Also, it will act as a brand recall. It will actually create a hammering effect in the mind of the customer. Okay. So this is how we have to work on social media. The one, we have to post regularly. The second, we have to avoid or we have to minimize direct sales related posts. Rather, we can post blogs, we can post something creatives, we can post some memes like this. So as I have mentioned, in social media consists of people who are from 16 years to 30 to 50 years. So this is the age group. Okay. And the major share is the students. So if we every day like post about buy and sell, people will leave basically. So this is the front end of a page. Now I'm showing a back end of a page. So this is the so I have an admin right for this page. So I'm showing some of the admin access. Here are a lot of options like page visibility. You can publish or unpublish your page if it requires. Visitors post. Messages, tagging abilities. You can tag other people. Post or story sharing. So story creating story is a very new thing. People who are in Facebook or in WhatsApp basically use this thing, that is story. Okay, so in business page also you can add stories. So it is there. Then the page info. You can add address, mobile number, working hours, and everything here. Templates and tabs. These are basically templates are basically the layout of your page. There are certain templates provided by Facebook only, and these are mainly the template or a structure of a page. So you can change the structure accordingly. So currently it is services. So see, these are tabs. You can on off any tabs, or you can change it. Currently it is services. You can also change it as shopping or business, anything else. So these are different templates. Then the page roles. So page roles is basically like a particular page can be managed by several people, but you can't share your ID or password to someone. It is actually not permissible also. But how you will share your page to someone who can manage the page on your behalf? In that case, you can share a certain access rights. So they don't have your ID or password, but you have provided them access rights. They can just log into their profile and they can just uh, post or manage the page. See, currently, these are the people who have the access. If I want to add more people, I just have to type their name or email ID. Like So a lot of people is there. So I have to just select someone and I have to change the access right. There are several access rights like editor, moderator, advertiser, analyst, custom, and admin. Admin have the superior rights. They have all the rights in the page. They can post, they can delete the page, they can edit the page, whatever they want, they can do with the page. Editor has some limited access. They can't delete any page, or but they have the edit access and they can also post in the page. Another access is the moderator access. So moderator can check your page quality. They can check your comments. If there is any kind of negative comments, they have to keep on track of it, and also they have to provide the solution. Then the advertiser, their role is to promote the page or promote the product or service from this page in the Facebook ads. And then analyst, their work is to analyze the data we have in the Facebook page. Now I'm showing few things. So see, this is a post. This is a post. So this post contains 191 people reached and 6 engagements. I will just click on it and I can see the data in a detailed way. 6 likes, comments or shares, 196 people reached, and the entire reach is an organic reach. 198 is the total impression. So this is how we can check the metrics of Facebook page. Also, there is an option called Insights. This one. This data is very useful for people who are actually analysts. What is the responsiveness, post engagement rate, videos? So these are the data that you can analyze for further decision making. Now, can you tell me one thing? Say you are handling a client's project and you have to post on their, they have 5 social media pages, and as an employee, you have to post something in all these social media pages. But you have a holiday tomorrow. Then how you will post all these things in all the pages? Any guess?
Sir, I'm not sure about Facebook, but some platforms provide a schedule post option.
Right, right. So in Facebook, we have a scheduling option where we can schedule a post for future use. But other than this inbuilt scheduling option, there are different scheduling softwares available at a, I mean, they are mainly free uh, softwares, but there are certain features, and to access those features, you need to pay or purchase the software. Now, this software, I can name 2, 3 names. One is Hootsuite, another is Buffer. So both are the scheduling software. So if you have a holiday or if you are going for a vacation, that means it will take like almost 7 days. So for the 7 days, you can't stop your social media post. The social media post, if you just stop posting in social media, your brand value will start decreasing within few days. People will actually forgot your brand. So you have to post it regularly. So in that case, you can use this scheduling softwares and you can schedule all your posts in advance. So whenever the time comes, your post will reflect in Facebook automatically. So this is the purpose of scheduling software. In Facebook, there is an option called Creator Studio. From Creator Studio, you can schedule your post in Facebook and Instagram. And here are a lot of insights you can see. These are some of the insights. This is the performance. So you can check all these things here. Your audience, who are your audience? You can change the date, past 14 days or past 7 days. So all of these things you can get from Facebook itself. This is the Facebook and this is the Instagram. So you can create post from here. Create post. So you can type and you can add your image from here. See, there is already some post schedule. And this is a published post. So this is how social media page works. Now, if we talk about the social media, the Facebook profile, there is no such option to check the engagement rate, reach, and everything. It will only show you the number of reactions you got, the number of comments you have received, and the number of shares. Also, in social media profile, you don't have any kind of scheduling options. To schedule a post, you have to have a Facebook page. So this is why profile is different from the page, and this is also the reason you need to create a page after creating a profile if you want to promote your business in social media. Now there is another thing in social media, that is ad manager. Ads. This is a ad manager. So from ad manager, you can uh, you can give ads, or you can start initiating paid campaigns in Facebook. So this is the ad manager. So in our class in Google Ads, we have I have discussed like every ad have a three layers or three levels. One is the campaign level, another is ad sets or ad group level, another is ad level. So it is also true for Facebook. See, these three things are here: campaigns, ad sets, ads. And this particular ad account is mainly a personal ad account. So if you have a very small business and you occasionally or rarely give ads, then you can use this personal ad account. But for a very big business or medium businesses, those who spend a huge number of data, the huge amount uh, for their campaign budget, or say if you have a agency and you actually handle multiple clients at once, in that case personal ad account will not help you. In that case you need business manager. The business manager is another feature in Facebook where you can create a business manager for each and individual businesses that you handle, and each business manager contains several business assets, digital assets for that particular business. Assets are like the Facebook page, Instagram page, um, ad account, then the pixel, and lead forms and other integrations. All are there in the business manager. So it is basically a package for managing your business. Everything you need to promote your brand in Facebook are there in business manager. Okay, and you can differentiate the spending, you can differentiate the budget, you can differentiate the tracking codes and everything through business manager. If you have multiple business, you have multiple business manager app. Okay, and each business manager contains its own assets. So business manager is very useful for those business who have a very huge investments in Facebook and all, or people who are handling multiple clients or multiple projects. So they need business manager. So I will later on I will go in detail about business manager. I'm just giving you an idea about the structure of Facebook. So now I'm sharing the whiteboard again. So Facebook, when you create a Facebook account, basically you are creating a FB profile. FB profile is for personal use. Now you need a FB page to promote your business. So this is for businesses who have a very small kind of, I mean, they have a very small business. They don't actually spend on Facebook, or they don't promote their business in the Facebook in that in a very aggressive way. So those who can use this structure, so they just need to open their Facebook profile and then to create the Facebook page. That's it, done. Now people with big businesses, Facebook page, business, then they have to create a business manager. Now within this business manager, there are a lot of things. This kind of a package like FB page, FB ad account dedicated. So within a business manager, the ad account dedicatedly run the ads for the particular business only. You can't use this ad account to run ads for other businesses, but it is possible in in the personal ad account. So this is basically a package. Each business manager contains all these things, which is useful to run a business or to promote a business in Facebook and Instagram. So why this is there? Because it will not mix up all your business at once. So if you have the if you are using the same uh, ad account to run 2-3 clients, you can't bifurcate the budget. You can't add a payment method if you have a multiple client, because every client add mostly the clients add their payment methods in the ad account. So if you have a very common account, then who will add their card in your ad account? So it is not possible. So that is why each business manager is a package of all these things, and each business manager is different than another business manager. Okay, and business manager basically it is a dedicated package for each business. So each business has a dedicated business manager account where we get all these things. Even the user can, even the business can provide you the billing details like the credit card or any other way of transaction. Okay, so you can add it in your ad account, because this particular ad account is within a business manager, and that is a dedicated tool. So like this is the structure of a Facebook profile page and business manager. Any doubt in this or any kind of query you have?
No, sir.
So this is a Hootsuite. So this is basically a scheduling software that I have just discussed, that whenever we have to post something in future, we can schedule it in social media. So there is a scheduling option within Facebook page, but that particular scheduling is only applicable for Facebook. But when you are actually handling a brand, they might have several other pages, like they have Twitter, they have LinkedIn, they have Instagram, and other platforms. So all this platform doesn't contains any kind of scheduling feature. So it is very difficult for the business, for the marketer to just post or schedule the post for the future. So this particular tool, Hootsuite or Buffer, so these two are scheduling software. So you just have to add your social media pages within these platforms, and you can schedule your post at once, and it will post in all the platforms simultaneously. So you don't have to take any extra effort to post one by one in each in each social media platforms. So let me check whether I have any access or not, so that I can show. Okay. So this is the dashboard of Hootsuite. You can schedule a post from here. Before that, you have to integrate your social media profiles. See, there are already 3 profiles added. You can delete it from here. That means you are removing your social media from here. And you can also add social networks. So I'm adding this page here, connected. So from here, I can take the ownership. So there are different social media platforms. I have to just click it and I have to just provide the credential and it will get integrated with this platform. So we already have the Facebook page for Partdeal.com and you can see the posts from here. And you can also schedule a post. Yes. You can add an image and you can directly post now or you can schedule it for later. So I want to post it on 12th and then the time. Done. So this is how you can schedule a post. So this is how scheduling softwares work in social media. Now, can anyone tell me what is social listening?
Sir, social listening.
Yeah. So it is very common term, and in businesses, basically we use this term very frequently. And when you go for an interview, if you say the interviewer that you like social media or you have a very expertise in social media, then they might ask you this question: what is social listening?
Sir, no idea.
social listening is nothing but it is a kind of uh, technique. There are certain tools are available also, from where you can understand what people are actually saying or what are the topics people are actually discussing in social media. Okay. So you, as a uh, business person or as a digital marketer, you are actually listening what people are saying or discussing in social media. Why it is important? Because in this way you can understand the sentiment of the user. When you understand or when you can track the sentiment of the user, you can also strategize, or you can also post, that is post something which is aligned with that particular sentiment. So now see, just what I have showed in the last with the housing.com post, they basically posted in the line of IPL tournament, because IPL tournament is a trending topic nowadays. People are talking about IPL. They are posting about IPL in social media platforms. So when you post something which is related to IPL, people, you are actually leveraging the trending things. This kind of thing will reach faster to your audience, and people also can relate. People's sentiment can match with your products content. So that is why social listening is important in social media. Okay, there are certain tools that will help you to to understand what exactly people are actually saying. Like one is Sumo. This is one social listening tool. Find the content that performs best. Collaborate with influencers uh, who matter. Use your content in such general. So why this thing? Why this tool? And why people actually use this tool? This tool will give you an insight about what people are actually discussing right now. What are the topics currently getting tractions? Okay, so in this way, you can understand on which content I need to focus, on which content I can create my uh, posts and everything. So in this way, you can create a post that will align with people's sentiment. So not only BuzzSumo, there is another one called Sprout Social. Yeah. So Sprout Social is basically a social media management platform. So they provide a lot of different services. Like the one is listening, social listening, then the publishing, analytics, engagement, and advocacy. So you can do everything. This is an integrated end-to-end system where you can get all the features. But its main USP is the social listening. You can understand and you can create your post on the trending topics. So this is why social listening is important. And these are the tools. So as I have mentioned that you all have a Facebook page now. Do you have a social media profile? Do you have any Facebook page related to in your business or your say uh, your hobbies and all? Anything?
No, sir, not on Facebook.
So I suggest, like, in our next class, which is on Tuesday, create one Facebook page and show me if you face any kind of difficulties, or say if you want to know, if you came across some few things which is unknown to you, then we can discuss on it. So once you create one Facebook page, then only you can understand. And do you have any Twitter profile or Instagram?
Sir, Instagram, yes.
So you don't have Twitter.
No, sir.
Mainam, do you have Twitter or anything? Sorry. Your voice is very low, can't hear you. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, just leave it. So do one thing. This will be an assignment. You just create one Facebook page, not a profile. You already have the Facebook profile, so you don't have to create a new profile. You just have to create a Facebook page. You have to give a relevant name of that page. So what I know is Shreya already have a hobby of painting and all. So you just give a random name from your mind. So say if you want to create a brand, your painting brand or anything, what kind of name you want, you can just put it in the Facebook page. Give a small description. That's it. You just do this thing. Same for Mainam. You can also create a Facebook page, and if you have any kind of hobby or if you have any kind of business, you can just put the name there and a small description about it and just create. So on the next day, we will see both the pages and we will discuss on it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And also remember about that exam. So you keep trying, and if you face any issue, just do one thing. If you face any kind of issue or you have any issue with any question, on the next class you can just show me and I will discuss on it. So that can be done in the next class. Okay, so I'm concluding this session here.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so good night everyone. Yeah.
Good night.